Time travel has not been invented yet, but in 30 years, it will be. In the future, TV networks don't allow cartoons to have guns, so if they want to kill someone, they send them back here to me. My name is Elmer Fudd.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and not even the Looney Tunes is immune from modern-day retconning to appease 12 weirdos with Twitter accounts. I can't imagine just how this conversation went, but when I look at people who are working on Looney Tunes now, some of the comments, some of the art they're drawing, well, it all makes sense to me. And apparently, Elmer Fudd needs to be retconned for reasons. Now, I will tell you this much. I like most kids in America, I grew up watching Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, and all the various tales there. I don't remember them very much, but it's like if they're on TV, I kind of remember them. I always see an episode. I'm like, oh, I remember seeing this when I was a kid. None of them very memorable, but a good time killer. Maybe not always the best messaging, but it was cartoons, right? And now nothing is sacred. And before I get into this story, just a quick word from this video sponsor. Father's Day is coming up, and Ridge Wallet would make an excellent gift for your dad or the man or woman in your life, maybe looking for a new wallet. I've switched exclusively to mine ever since the day they sent me the first one, and I haven't regretted it since. Its sleek design is eye-catching, their return policy is excellent, and their overall ratings are absurdly high. They have a wide variety of different products available on their website, but most importantly, Ridge Wallet is something that is a sponsor. They are a sponsor that has continued to stick by this channel. Other content creators, when the mobs come after them, remember the whole Pokimane shaming of Ridge? So they've given me a special promo code, which is in the pinned comment below. Pick yourself up one, or maybe Father's Day is a great time to get your dad one. Might say it's a little weird at first, but I promise you'll get used to it and you'll love it. Now, this story starts with a tweet that I saw Lilith Lovett. Follow her on Twitter. Great account, by the way. She writes, "This is like when Apple changed the pew pew emoji to a water pew pew to end bad things. Apparently, Sam and Elmer Fudd are nothing without their trademark weapons. This is BS." In response to social justice, the showrunners will not include firearms in Fudd's arsenal. This is not to say that he's given up hunting Bugs Bunny, though. He just uses a scythe instead. Sticks of dynamite, anvils on the head, and booby traps will still feature in the show. So, kids having the vision of decapitating a rabbit is better than what a traditional hunter would use. I mean, what about you go to the UK and you see all the bad behavior with blades? My friend Dankula can't even own one. He has to have a license to have a potato peeler. All right? This is ridiculous. This is social justice run amok. Elmer Fudd will not have his weapon in the Looney Tunes reboot. In a new series based on the beloved Looney Tunes cartoon, by the way, I'm going to show you exactly why. The classic character Elmer Fudd will no longer have his weapon. The new series, Looney Tunes Cartoons, which premiered last week on streaming service HBO Max, who will now not be getting my money, although I was excited to see the Snyder Cut, perhaps I will jump in a boat and go out to darker waters. Will feature the characteristics cartoon fighting using sticks of dynamite, booby traps, and iconic anvils, and bank safe drops on characters, the New York Times reported last week. However, Peter Braungart, the series executive producer and showrunner, told Outlet, "We're not doing guns. Oh yeah, hunting doesn't exist. It's never existed. And if you don't put it in cartoons, kids will never be interested in it. But we do cartoony violence." TNT, the Acme stuff. All that was kind of grandfathered in. Oh, reluctantly, I imagine. Elmer Fudd is regularly foiled to hunt Bugs Bunny on the show. In the new series, the character will carry a scythe. Won't that foster opinions of slavery? You know, the tool that people use to handwork the fields? What about that? I wonder if anyone's pointed that out. So now we have Bugs Bunny, you know, glorifying that kind of behavior. You know, plantations. Why not have them use a cotton gin as a weapon? However, comics artist Johnny Ryan, who worked on the show, noted that the times that he believes we're going through this wave of anti-bullying everyone needs to be friends. Everyone needs to get along. Right. Good sentiment. Way to treat, you know, it's the same thing as teaching kids about, you know, Santa Claus. Eventually they'll learn, you know, they'll learn the horrible, horrible truth. But for now, you know, let's let them have their utopian view, which fine, I guess.
My little pony, what is friendship all about?
Diabetes.
But the idea is ridiculous. Elmer Fudd, if nothing else, is a bad example. He is the heel. He is the butt of the joke in all of these cartoons. So why wouldn't you want to leave it in? Looney Tunes is pretty much the antithesis of that. It's two characters in conflict. Sometimes things get pretty rough. The reboot will not be in the first entertainment world, or not be the first in the entertainment world to eliminate these things from production. In 2016, the musical Hamilton chose not to use them during the performance at the Tony Awards in wake of another terrible thing that happened at the nightclub. Let's look at how the comments react. Is this a joke? What are you going to do next? Take away Bugs Bunny's gloves? Force Wile E. Coyote to see a psychiatrist? Forbid Sylvester from speaking at all because he has a speech impediment? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Group therapy, do all the voices. I mean, what is this? Wokeness over common sense every time. I don't know if The Hill, I'm sure The Hill has some audience that they cater to. I don't know what's going on here, but how is he going to hunt that wascally wabbit? He needs his weapon. Hunters use these. They could have changed it to a crossbow or a bow and arrow. Yeah, at least that makes sense. A scythe, yeah, Elmer Fudd is actually death in a deer stalker hat. I mean, what? A scythe? What the actual F? I mean, what about, you know, all the millions of kids that see their fathers and mothers and brothers go out and sisters go out hunting? I don't get what's next. Is Pepe Le Pew gonna lose his spray because it's too much like chemical warfare or something like that? Is that what we're gonna do now? It's torture. Pepe Le Pew's spray is torture, so we had to cut that from the show. Is it okay for Elmer to carry if Bugs can twist the barrel into a pretzel? I mean, I guess there is about dang time he's been trying to. Oh, DeWabbit said he's been trying to hit me with that shotgun for 50 years. I mean, what is this? What is this? What about Yosemite Sam? Good question. What about Yosemite Sam?
In the future, they don't let me have a gun. That was my one dimension as a character. I'll have what he's having.
Jim Soper, you know, just as a giving an example, animator, illustrator, designer on Looney Tunes, cartoon, and Cuphead. Check out his Instagram. Changed his link to a Black Lives Matter donate virtue signal and put out, let's see, where was it? Now, before I clicked on it, he's put out this cartoon, which apparently is fine. Where is it? How far did I go back? It was just, oh my God, this guy tweets so much. Oh, he's one of these obsessed with, okay. Well, let's just go back to here. Here's his cartoon that he drew. Can you help find this little piggy's missing baton? Duh, I can't find my baton. Connect the dots and find the answer. Oh, it's in his butt. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I mean, I'm not offended by this cartoon. I think it's funny. But I also think it's funny that, what's this here? This looks like a weapon. Why did you draw that? Here's a tear gas canister. Why are you drawing cartoons that may actually represent real life? That can't be. You should probably take this down. Of course, this was Stunning and Brave. Obviously, You sort of made me lose my breath. You're great. Oh, they asked for this. Lamau. And again, let me be clear. Don't think it's a problem. Artists should be able to draw whatever it is they want. But it's interesting that the very same guy who works on Elmer Fudd is trying to tell me, they're trying to tell me that it's because they want to stop bullying. Even though you could go down the line with every one of the characters and their problematic features. That's what makes them memorable. But yeah, keep telling us it's about the kids and not about pushing your own weirdo agendas. I'm sure people will continue to believe you. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.